Hello, I am back in the shop now trying to get a few things glazed, and I'm sure you'll see a few things on the table here that I've shown before in the videos that I haven't gotten out here and glazed. Actually, I think it's sometime back in December was my last glazing. I think so anyway. Shame on me, it's been a while. So a lot of this stuff is very old, and it's kind of funny because I've improved so much in my throwing. I was picking up some of these and looking at the feet, and I just thought it was kind of funny. So it's kind of funny how you've you can look back and see how much you've improved even when you haven't even glazed everything. So, okay, I wanted to tell you in this clip that 5 pounds of dry powdered Chino, I mixed that today, and for anyone wanting to know what the mix is, it is as far as how much water to add, you add 1/2 of a gallon of water plus you add 1/2 of a gallon of water plus 8 ounces, which is a cup of water, to the mixture, distilled water. Okay, I want to show you something else. I have this Hamilton Beach little blender here that I've been using. Oh my gosh, I really love this thing. I've used it several times in my 16-ounce jars here. I'm going to show you. Little plastic containers here that your glaze comes in. How well this works. Oh, and this is a brand new one too, so I haven't even used any out of this yet. So you can use the mixer right in here. And of course, if you're careful, you won't spill it. Then take it back out and let some of that vibrate off of there. And then I'm going to get as much as I can off of there, and I'm going to stick in that container right there, and it'll be all clean. So that's one of the things I wanted to show you. Okay, I'm going to experiment with this bowl. It has a nest crack in the bottom, since I'm going to be keeping it. I have dipped this in Chino 1 time. I'm going to go back over it 2 times with some dark blue. Actually, this is the Mako Capri Blue. This one right here. I'm going to use 2 coats of that, and then I'm going to go back over the rim with the Chino just to see if I can get this glaze to run and look nice. Okay, I just finished glazing my frog. I used an underglaze for my frog. I dipped the bowl in Chino, and then I used a red gold, the Coyote glazes. It's called red gold, over the top of the Chino. And then I used oatmeal all in here. And then for the toadstools, I used Toshi Brown, made by Coyote. And then I did this tray here in the red gold as well. Let's see, I dipped this in Chino as well. But before I did that, I painted each one of these leaves. And I can't remember which green I used. Oh, I used gunmetal green, and then I waxed over them. Then I dipped this in Chino. I dipped this cup in Chino as well. And then I used Laguna's Capri Blue over this I put 2 coats of it. Then I dipped the rim in Shino again. This bowl here is Shino. I dipped this twice in the Shino. This bowl was done in, it was dipped in Shino one time, and then I covered it with Capri Blue twice, and then I used the brush and went around the rim because I could not get the bowl in my, I couldn't dip the bowl, the rim, in my Shino bowl because it was too small. So, well, we'll see what happens. Okay, here is the tray, or the small little dish that I just completed. On the outside edges I used oatmeal, and then on the inside of it I used Toshi Brown. So, I think this might be one of the first times I've used it other than on the frog thing, so we'll see. Okay, here's a cup that I just finished. I took really red, put a little dab of black in it, mixed that up, and I have 2 coats of that on here. And then I took some oatmeal, both of them are coyote glazes. I took the oatmeal and I splashed it around on the edges of it. Just experimenting with these colors. Okay, here's the cup I just finished, and I did it in black all over, and then I put oatmeal over the top. Okay, here's the cup I just finished. I did it in red gold with oatmeal over the top. Here's 2 other bowls that I've just done, and I did those in Temaku. I actually have a guy that's wanting a few bowls that's done in this, and it's pretty popular. Okay, this cup was, I put black on the inside, and on the outside I used up some glaze I had in a bowl, and I'm pretty sure that was the red gold. If it's not the red gold, it's the Toshi Brown. I did these 2 in Temaku, and these 2 in Temaku with oatmeal over the top. This one is really red. I think that was the really red, yeah. And then this one here is that really red with a little dash of black in it. Hopefully that'll be a burgundy color, but we'll see. Okay, that's the end of this. There will be a part 2. Thanks for watching. Okay, it's about 2 days later, and I am trying to get a load in the kiln to get going, to do a glaze firing. My dad has just had open heart surgery, had 4 bypasses, so I've been preoccupied with that. And I appreciate any prayers out there. If there's anyone who will say a prayer for my dad, I sure would appreciate it. I want to show you the last few items. I've already got the kiln packed, but I want to show you a few more items I worked on. I finally got my little tags for my frog pots towed in. Got that one finished. And I also did one that says Carolina toads, since I'm in South Carolina. And I did this. I'll show you what I colored them with, or what I glazed them with, if you want to call it a glaze. I used a stoneware wash. It is iron wash. So it's not going to come out real glossy, and that's fine with me. I think they'll probably be cute. Okay, and I did this platter. This was this is a test platter that I did from some drop plates, and I'm just experimenting. I used some some cabinet knobs to put the impression in the sides. And I used the real leaves from my yard to do this impression inside. And I used the underglaze for the green leaves. It was some green underglaze. And I used some of that iron wash. I put it in some water, and I kind of glazed over this a little bit. Then afterwards, I did that a few times, and then afterwards I put some wax resist on it. And then this is Potter's Choice Chino that I went over it with. So that is on the outside. And this is another little experiment. I decided to put it in here. This is still not dry. It may make a mess. I think it's just the wax, really. Maybe I'm feeling. I know this looks like a mess. I did a decoration on the bottom of this bowl. And I used the iron wash, and I wiped it away some, and then I put in another, it's a Mako Elements. It's an opaque glaze called Copper Adventuring. I went over the top of that with it as well. I also used some crazed copper, which is a greenish color there. Anyway, and then I've got Chino on the outside. Did a little bit of wax resist on the inside, and then I used, I actually poured True Celadon in here, and I really poured too much, and it started to dry, and I took the hair dryer and kind of dried it because I'm trying to hurry it with this load. So that may puddle in the bottom, or not really be so nice. But anyway, this is going to be an experiment. I just want to throw 2 pieces in there right quick because I don't have a small test kiln. So anyway, this is the end of the video. I will open this up sometime on Saturday. Hopefully, if everything goes right at the hospital, I'll come back to the kiln load. Okay, thank you very much for watching.